With a record number of car thefts around the state, lawmakers in Trenton now proposing stronger penalties as part of a statewide crackdown. News 12 New Jersey's Keith Kaczynski joins us from Homedale tonight with more on this story. Keith?
Yes, that's right. This prosperous community has become a target for high-end car thieves. 17 car thefts here in Homedale so far this year, and it's become a common occurrence throughout the Garden State. But today, after a long discussion, legislators work across the aisle trying to change this. Cars nabbed in broad daylight, right from the owner's driveway or garage. Catalytic converters ripped from cars sold on the black market. A growing trend of car thefts and carjacking since the pandemic, according to state leaders.
This is an epidemic of car thefts. It can't be accepted, and we must fight back. So it's our job as legislators to do everything possible to protect our residents.
Today, 4 passed through the State Assembly Law and Public Safety Committee as the group addressed the root of the problem.
I think there's a variety of factors. I certainly think the supply chain is one of them. And listen, I think the COVID-19 pandemic really uprooted a lot of normalcies that we've seen across society.
Some Republicans point to bail reform as a possible cause, while the bills still gain bipartisan support. Assembly Bill 4931 would establish theft of a car as a separate offense. Right now, it falls under the general theft statute. 3666 increases the fines and the period of suspension of driving privileges for carjacking and car theft. 4930 would expand criminal penalties related to the use of a motor vehicle master key, including new technologies used to steal cars with keyless entry systems. And 2210 would require owners of scrap metal businesses to retain certain information from individuals selling used catalytic converters.
We're focused on common sense legislation in a bipartisan manner that actually addresses and fixes this problem.
So Keith, what is next? What's the next step here for these bills?
Yeah, well, Kurt, of course, it's passed through the committee at this point. It still has to pass through the full Assembly and Senate before it reaches the governor's desk. If and when that'll happen, well, that's still up in the air. Back to you, Kurt.